Hey, hi everyone. Welcome once again to another video. This is FifiSqueaks, the mouse girl and the house girl. Pronouns are she, her, and we're here to play some games. So, last time we left off, Rosa got tough. So let's just jump right in.
Let's talk, Joey.
What could it possibly be?
So, actually, you know what? I don't think we need to plan our next move.
Sure.
Because I think the obvious choice is to go right back to the museum and see what we can discover. So let's start there.
You coming?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because there is the Meltzer Foundation, but I don't think there's any. Well, we could try to get the password to Charles's emails, but I'm going to start by going to the Park Gallery and see what we can discover.
Hi, Josie.
Rosangela, gosh, what a horrible night.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Poor Claude, I had no idea what the show was doing to him.
What do you mean?
Well, he killed himself, didn't he? Oh, he grumbled a lot, but I thought deep down he liked the attention. Still, at least his work shall live on.
I know why she's keeping the gallery open, because she has to pay back the Meltzer Foundation, but oof.
You're keeping the gallery open?
Of course. Everything here is completely sold out.
Really?
That painting behind you? Yesterday, I couldn't give it away. Today, I'm being offered $5,000 for it.
That's horrible.
That's business, I'm afraid. I feel bad for Claude, but, well, I have debts. I have investors to pay back.
So yeah, honestly, this feels like, isn't this the same thing that happened to CubeStar?
Lucky for you, he died.
That's not fair. I've known Claude for years.
Rosa,
I
that's
always
horrible.
thought he never felt his work would be seen by anybody, and now people believe his work has value. That's something, isn't it?
If you think so.
Isn't that kind of the point that Claude made too? That he may not have made it big, but he made it somewhere.
What will you do with the money?
Well, a percentage of it will go to my investors. As for the rest, I don't know. I could sponsor another artist like Claude, or I could give it to charity. I'll need to think about it.
Can I ask you some more questions?
I don't think so, Rosangela. I'm meeting with the buyers today, and I have to get everything ready.
That's
Bye,
fair.
Josie. Good luck with, well, everything.
Sure, bye.
Like, that was honestly a hard conversation, and credit to the VA for of her work on this one. But oof. I do agree with her that it was unfair of Rosa to say, well, lucky for you that he died, because one, you know how he died. You know that she had nothing to do with it. And two, like, she has investors to deal with. Business sucks. Capitalism sucks, is what I'm saying. I feel like Roosevelt Island is where the game's gonna end, so we're not gonna go there quite yet. I guess we'll go to CubeStar, although I don't see how that would help anything.
Come in. Oh, hello. Again?
You'll get used to me, Miss Stallman. I'm sorry.
Cute cat, thanks. But she's not mine. She was Frank's. Just between you and me, she's not very friendly.
Well, that's the clue to actually have Joey talk with the cat so that you can get the tag, so... Oh, that's right. The Meltzer Foundation did have something to say. Oh, we have a lot of juicy stuff to ask about. I guess we'll start from the bottom.
Have you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
Sorry, no.
Well, let's ask about the Meltzer.
What do you know about the Meltzer Foundation?
Why, are you looking for a loan?
Maybe. You deal with them?
They invested in our last film.
Water Under the Bridge?
That's the one.
I assume they got their money back since the film was such a success.
Not that it's any of your business, but yes, they did.
I mean, Miss Stallman, you gotta get used to it because we're an adventure game pro tag, so we're gonna ask a lot of uncomfortable questions and probably steal stuff that's not pinned down.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or the Joe Gould Fund?
Sorry, no.
Well, we know she doesn't know about the Minetta, so let's ask about this one.
I'd like to know the truth about Frank's death.
What do you mean? I told you everything I know.
Not everything. He didn't have a heart attack, did he?
Oh, I love seeing sweat on a pretty girl's brow.
Look,
Joey,
my
please.
statement. I don't see why I should tell you anything.
Monique, I'm a writer. We like to exaggerate the truth sometimes.
Yes, what are you getting at?
Let's say I wanted to embellish Frank's story. That instead of dying of a heart attack, he may be choked to death under mysterious circumstances.
Rosangela, Frank died of a heart attack. He didn't choke to death.
Are you sure?
Positive. If he mysteriously choked to death, and the press got wind of it, the scandal would ruin this company. It's much easier to tell the press that he died of a heart attack. He had no close family, he had no close friends to speak of. Nobody loses. I trust we understand each other, and I won't have to call my lawyer.
Leave it, kid. We don't want a legal battle.
No, I have all the information I need.
Ooh, Monique Stallman, you dirty, dirty, dirty. Oh my god. Like, dirty deals done badly. Yeah, but I agree with Joey. A legal battle is the last thing you want. So let's get out of here.
Chat, Monique.
Sure.
I don't think we're going to be welcome back here. She's going to tell security that if you if you see this woman, throw her out. I guess we'll talk to the Minetta, see if there's anything going on there.
Hi there. Got time for some more questions?
Sure, ask away.
Joey told me last night that Joseph Mitchell's writing killed people. According to Claude, he had something to do with making Joe Gould famous.
Have you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
No, sorry.
Meltzer?
Can you tell me anything about the Meltzer Foundation?
No, sorry.
Are you sure you've never seen Frank Lyons come in here?
Yeah, I'm quite sure.
I think he's telling the truth.
No, I don't think there's anything else here. I guess really all that's left is the Meltzer Foundation.
Yes,
Hi, me again.
go right in.
I heard you were at the gallery last night.
Yes,
And you saw what happened?
yes.
Wow. Just wow. What would possess a guy to do a thing like that, huh?
I don't know.
Well, enough doom and gloom. What can I help you with?
Wait a minute. What if one of these two has Joseph Mitchell's typewriter? Although Charles is the one that actually worked with him, so maybe Charles has it.
It looks like the Park Gallery is going to be successful now.
Yes, Josie certainly has had her work cut out for her.
So do you. Her profits are your profits.
Yes, there is that.
And all it cost was one man's death.
Now that's unfair. What do you expect us to do? Give back the money? We're a private foundation. Money has to come in order for money to go out.
I mean, you're right, but let's push this.
Someone died. Doesn't that bother you?
Sure, it bothers me. Death is a horrible thing, but I don't see what it has to do with us.
Monique told me that you invested in CubeStar Films.
Monique, oh yes, she's the executive producer, isn't she?
Yes.
She's doing a great job. That place is earning money hand over fist.
Is there anything else you can tell me about that?
Monique told me that.
Monique,
Okay,
Yes.
guess not. Frank Lyons?
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons, the actor?
of course. Can you believe it? A heart attack at his age. He looked healthy. Of course, who knows what kind of drugs those actors take?
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or the Joe Gould Fund?
No, sorry.
Anything else you can tell me about the
Is there-
foundation?
I've given you the basic idea. There's nothing else really to tell you.
What about Joseph? Well, I mean, you've already told us a little bit, but let's find out if we can get more.
A reporter named Joseph Mitchell.
That name sounds familiar.
He was a reporter for the New Yorker magazine.
Hey, that's it. Charlie used to work there. Hey, Charlie, did you know Joseph Mitchell?
Everyone knew him, Paul. He was a living legend.
A living legend. How about that?
I don't think there's anything else. Oh, CubeStar success.
Films became successful after Frank Lyons died.
Did they? I suppose they did.
That benefits you too, doesn't it?
Oh, I see where this is going.
2 men dead? That doesn't sound fishy to you.
Should it? What kind of men do you take us for? I have sympathy for that artist, but he was obviously unstable. And as for Frank Lyons, he died of natural causes. You'll need more evidence than that if you want to convince me of anything.
2 people have
Yes, so you said.
That doesn't bother you.
Neither of those men have anything to do with us. If you're looking for a
You know-
conspiracy, you're looking in the wrong place.
Either Paul is a really good actor, or I'm thinking that maybe he's innocent. Charles is the one that I'm suspicious of, because Charles has a link to Joseph Mitchell, and Charles hasn't said diddly dick to us. Plus, he's the one that actually handles the books and researches people. So, what if he has Joseph Mitchell's, not notebook, typewriter?
Well, thanks for talking to me. I might be back later.
Sure thing, drop on by anytime. Oh yeah, she likes you.
What are you talking about?
Why do you think she keeps coming here?
Give it a rest, Paul.
Stay put, kid. I'm gonna snoop around.
Basketball.
What's
Ah,
wrong
shoot.
with the one we've got?
Oh, come on.
It does the...
Okay, so we saw that already.
Either Paul likes to play, or he wants people to think he does.
Hey, Charlie, is this wireless?
Of course.
I just...
Won't give...
Then maybe...
Give it a rest.
These things are way beyond me.
I can't stand this.
What's the...
I'm getting all...
Just delete them.
Yeah, like, I really do think that we have a overclocked PC, so the timer checks are being really accelerated.
Bother you that anybody with Vimeo software can log into our email?
Only if they have your password, Paul. Just don't tell any...
Hey, Charlie, did you turn on the AC?
No, not me.
Hey, when are we going to get a...
What's wrong with... It does the...
I've got no idea.
Again, this wireless internet is really up and down today.
It'll come up again in a minute.
Hey, Charlie.
No.
Fine. What's that Vimeo password again?
You're impossible. It's Tennis53.
Thanks a mil.
Okay, so we have the password, but
Charlie, is this why...
Of course it won't.
Then...
Give it a rest.
These things...
what are we supposed to...
I've got no idea.
And the internet's down again.
It'll come up again in a minute.
I wonder if we get different dialogue if we just stand here for a little bit. It doesn't appear so.
Finally, the internet's... Hey, Charlie.
Yeah, the password's Tennis53.
I can't stand this.
Just a...
These things are...
I mean, just look at the screen.
Just don't...
Alright, I don't think we can do anything here yet. So it seems like we might want to go back to the Blackwell residence, but I want to check out Roosevelt Island real quick. Oh, hello. Who are you?
He's drinking from a coffee mug. It's got something written on it, but I can't see it from here.
Joey, you're on.
An old guy drinking from a coffee mug. The mug has a company logo on it. It says Gold Tech? No idea what that is.
This was written on a mug held by a man at the Roosevelt Island Lighthouse. Not much of a lead, but I'll take what I can get. Well, let's see if we can talk to this man.
Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you?
Rotten day to be out, huh?
I've seen worse.
What brings you out here?
None of your business.
Pretty cool lighthouse, huh?
If you say so.
Could I ask you a couple of questions?
And who are you, may I ask?
Rosangela Blackwell, nice to meet you.
Why do you want to talk to me?
I'm curious about the lighthouse.
What makes you think I know anything?
God, this guy is like, honestly, this is just reaching for straws at this point, but Rosa's really got no other
I'm
leads.
wondering if anything unusual happened here.
Unusual like what?
Just anything unusual.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Well, see you around.
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess all we can do is go home and look up gold tech. Again, it's really not much of a lead, but what else we got? John Goldwater, deceased. The body of a man named John Goldwater was found by the Roosevelt Island Lighthouse. His father is reported to spend a lot of time at the scene. What does that have to do with anything? The search continues for the murder of John Goldwater, whose body was found by the Roosevelt Island Lighthouse early last week. John Goldwater was the chief researcher at Goldtech, a local medical research facility. John leaves behind his father, Marty Goldwater, who often keeps vigil at the scene of the crime. Okay, looks like we're still logged in with Paul. Let's get out of here.
Let's go.
Hold your horses, will ya? I'm coming.
Really not much of a lead, but let's see where it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Are you Marty Goldwater?
Yeah, who are you?
Rosangela Blackwell.
What do you want?
Your son. I heard what happened.
You knew my boy?
No, but I'm looking into it.
You with the police?
No, but I'm sort of freelance.
But you can't do any worse than those worthless cops have. So sure, be whatever you want.
Okay, now what? I'm honestly curious what we can possibly learn.
How exactly was he killed? The newspaper didn't say.
His neck was crushed. They said he was choked, but there were no bruises on his neck. I never heard of anything like it.
Crushed.
Yeah,
Do you have any theories of your own?
of course I do. It was his rival company that did it. Lazarus Technology. They did it, but I can't prove it.
Well, we can look up Lazarus.
Why do you think this other company is involved?
Look, my boy was a genius. He ran a medical technology firm not far from here as one of their chief researchers. He was making a device that can improve the efficiency of pacemakers. A real breakthrough, he said. But this other firm, Lazarus, was working on the same thing. It was a real race to see who'd finish it first. He didn't eat, he hardly slept, he poured his life into his work. Then one night he called me to say he had finished. He wanted to celebrate. That was the last time I talked to him.
He was killed that night?
Yes, and a few days later the device was registered by Lazarus. No justice, none at all.
Huh. That's interesting, honestly. But what else? What else could we... Well, it's a long shot, but let's ask for more info.
So you think someone from Lazarus killed your son?
It's a pretty big coincidence, wouldn't you say? I tried calling Lazarus, but they refused to talk to me. They eventually put a restraining order on me. At least John went to his grave believing he was a success, for all the good it does.
Tell me more about John.
Anything else you can tell me about John?
He was my son. He had his head in the clouds, but his feet were firmly planted on the ground. He wanted to change the world, and by God, he would have done it. Well, I'll be joining him soon, I'm sure.
That's kind of a moody way to think of it. Obviously, I'm going to ask about the Meltzer Foundation because I have a hunch.
Have you ever heard of Joseph Mitchell?
Didn't he used to write for the New Yorker?
Yes.
I think I've read some of his work, but it's so long ago I can't remember.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Speaking of which, I actually spoke with a few people about the Joseph Mitchell angle. I can't remember if it was a comment in the last video or not, but it's very likely that he was kept on at the New Yorker to train new writers, or perhaps as a consultant. Especially if he had as much credit and fame as this is telling us that he earned, then he's way too important to just let go. Especially since the 60s, I believe the game took place in. The 60s through 80s was a lot less cutthroat than it is today, so. But let's ask about the Meltzer Foundation, because I'm willing to bet there's a connection.
Have you ever heard of the Meltzer Foundation?
No, I haven't.
Well, darn.
Do you know Monique Stallman?
No.
No.
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons, the actor?
The dead actor? Who isn't familiar with him these days? I saw the movie. Don't know what all the fuss was about.
I think that's about all we can get.
Uh-huh.
So let's go back and see what we can find on the computer. So what we're looking for is Lazarus Tech.
Here we go. Lazarus Technology.
Lazarus Tech was established to review and research various health issues, conditions, and diseases and use technology to address them. For more information, contact us at 555-4554. So, fun fact, remember reading that the 555 phone number that you see in movies a lot was put in place because people were actually calling the numbers that appeared in films, which led to a lot of people getting like phone calls at like their homes or their businesses. So the 555 numbers are all made up BS numbers that nobody has. You know, I do remember also that I think Who Framed Roger Rabbit for Nintendo had a phone number that was a hint line. And at one time you could call the number to get a hint for that game specifically. But I believe vgen did a video about Roger Rabbit when he tried calling the number and turned out to be a sex hotline, which is absolutely hilarious. Anyway, let's try calling that number.
Thank you for calling Lazarus Technologies. Please choose from the following options. For general information about Lazarus Technologies, press 1. To inquire about our products, press 2. To speak to an operator, press 3.
Huh?
Lazarus Technologies is the world's leader in biomedical and biomechanical engineering. We supply research and development to hospitals and clinics throughout the world. Lazarus Technologies is supported by a generous grant from the Meltzer Foundation.
Oh, hold on. So the Meltzer Foundation was involved with Lazarus as well? But maybe, if I'm right about Charles, maybe Charles had the guy John killed, so that way the Lazarus Foundation would release their product first.
If you would like to request a product catalog, please speak to a customer representative.
Sure.
You have reached the general office mailbox. Please leave a message and someone will get back to you shortly.
Well,
You coming?
It's about time. Let's scram.
I'm honestly thinking, what could we do next? I suppose we could ask the Meltzer Foundation about Lazarus.
Go right in.
Hi, Paul.
Hi again. What can we do you for?
I heard that your foundation gave money to Lazarus Technologies.
Oh, yes. That was one of our first success stories.
I heard that your...
Oh,
Well, let's ask about John Goldwater.
Have you ever heard of a guy named John Goldwater?
no, sorry.
Yeah, let's question about Lazarus Tech's
I learned something
success.
interesting about Lazarus Technologies. It rose to success on the shoulders of a murdered man.
That's a strong thing to say.
It's true. His company was an inch away from beating Lazarus, but then he was killed.
Even if this is true.
It is true. You can look it up.
Even still, I don't see how this is our fault.
Let me break it down for you, Paul. Frank Lyons dies, and CubeStar Films becomes successful overnight. Claude Erdin commits suicide, and now the Park Gallery is selling priceless works of art. John Goldwater dies, and Lazarus Technologies becomes rich and powerful. All these companies are represented by you. Don't you see how this looks?
This is a total coincidence. I'm sure of it.
Is it?
It is. And I'll tell you another thing. I don't like these accusations. I think you should leave.
I am going to get to the bottom of this.
Maybe you will, but it has nothing to do with us. Now go, before I call the police.
Come on, let's blow and let him stew for a while.
Yeesh.
She's crazy.
Crazy with teeth. You gotta watch out for women like that, Scooter.
Scooter, you haven't called me that since we were kids.
We got the password.
Maybe I should start calling you that again.
Whatever.
That's all we need. Okay, so his Scooter. But, you know, let's go to the computer. Now, first we need to check, what was his name from Charles Meltzer? Don't remember my password. Okay, log out. So, what would it be? C. Meltzer? Actually, let's look at how the emails are written, because we still have his business card. Ah, Charles M. Okay. So, Charles M. Scooter.
Charles doesn't get a lot of emails, it seems. There's just a bunch of names in his inbox. Frank Lyons, John Goldwater, Claude Erdin. Joey, look at this. It's like a hit list of everyone who was killed by the Countess.
So Charlie was writing about each of the victims. I knew there was something fishy about that place. Come on, let's go back there and talk to him.
What on earth do we say?
Think of something, kid. History is repeating itself, and I don't... What was that?
It looks like his inbox is being updated.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
My name. That's my name.
That son of a... Mess with us, Willie.
He just marked me. I'm next.
Look, don't worry. She might not come right away. We have time to plan.
Nope, we need to leave. We need to leave. Get out.
You killed Claude. And the others.
I did not kill. I healed them.
Cannon, we've heard this song before. Just back away, real slow-like.
I only want to help.
I think we've had about enough of your help, lady. Back off, kid. I'm ready this time.
I have to help her. Just let me help her.
Oh, yeah? Help yourself to this.
Oh, what do we...
Joey, are you all right?
Just peachy. Get out of here, will ya?
Get away from him.
Kid, she's here to... I can handle her. Just make yourself scarce.
Oh shit. Oh no.
It's too early.
I guess we gotta get out of here.
Come on. Stupid elevator. Must be stuck a few floors down. I have no idea.
Where is she? She isn't far. I can sense her.
You think I'm telling you?
Where?
Well, I know for sure she's not through that door behind you.
I have no... Come on! Stupid elevator. Must be stuck a few floors down. I have no idea.
Oh, I missed it.
Auntie did it 30 years ago, so can you.
Wait, what is that?
I wish you were here, Auntie. I really do.
That's far enough, sister.
Joey, leave it.
Leave it like hell.
Okay, Auntie's picture.
fell off them. I'll hang it back later, assuming there is a later.
Maybe we show it to the
Hey,
Countess?
Look at this.
Ooh, that's... I wanted to help her.
And look where it got you. You think anyone appreciates your help?
No. No!
Wake up. Wait, Joey's here too?
How did we end up here?
I have brought you here. You are safe now. I have saved you.
Saved me? What do you mean, saved me? What did you do? Joey, did she kill me? Am I dead?
I don't know. Lady, I suggest you start talking.
There is nothing to say. You are safe now, both of you.
My dear, you carry on so.
You. It's you.
Who is
I've been
this?
looking for you for so long. Why did you leave me?
My poor host, you cast me out.
Wait,
You
you're the
broke
ghost?
Our bond. It's too late to repair it.
What? No. Why would I do that?
Your mind is so broken that you do not remember. My, you are a mess. You don't even know your own name, Countess, indeed. Regardless, it is time for this to end.
End? Is there an end?
For you, there can be, if you let me.
I trust you, Madeline. I always will trust you.
Rosangela Blackwell, Joseph Malone, it is a pleasure to finally meet you. I'm sorry it had to be under such unpleasant circumstances.
Unpleasant is right. Who are you?
My name is Madeline, and a long time ago, I was this poor soul's spirit guide.
Oh, that
Corrupted
makes
our
sense.
bond, and I'm afraid the damage to both of us was quite severe. Can you help us? Can you help us end this cycle of death?
Yeah, we need to find out more.
Who are you?
As I said, my name is Madeline, and a long time ago, I was a spirit guide to the woman you know as the Countess. We were bonded, much like you and your guide are, but much has changed, and time is short. Will you help us?
She looks familiar though.
I know you.
I have been trying to reach you in your dreams. At long last, I am able to manifest myself here, but time is short. Will you help us?
We've got some questions first.
Yes, I'm sure you do, but time is short. Will you help us?
Yes, I'll help you. I don't have much choice.
I mean, yeah, no, we don't.
Killed you? No. She left you quite unharmed. But regardless, there is no time to waste. Come with me. Now just relax.
Where are we going?
Hey, what's the big idea? All right, you. Talk. Where are they?
The pattern. They're going to fix the pattern.
Talk sense, will ya?
The source. Cut off the source and the pattern will revert.
Why do I bother? Great. Trapped on another plane of existence with the Countess of Crazyville. They better know what they're doing.
I hope they do. Wait, is this a diner? The diner on the edge of
Hey,
tomorrow?
What happened? How did you do that?
This is where the link originates.
Link?
The bond between your Countess and her hosts. Part of her is trapped here. You must remove it.
Tell me more.
Madeline, could I talk to you?
Of course.
Where are we though?
Where are we?
You have been to this plane before. You have brought many lost spirits through here.
Well, yes, but there was never a diner before.
I can understand your confusion, but it is not a real diner. It is metaphorical. As you know, there is a bond between the Countess and her current host, and the bond is represented by this diner. You will find out more inside.
Okay, but why? Maybe it's a diner because whatever this new link happened originated there. Also, man, Charles is cold-blooded.
Why is it represented by a diner?
The Countess used to spend lots of time in diners like these. You will find out more inside.
I mean, they're really trying to nudge me there, but let's find out as much as we can before we go in there.
This bond, how do I break it?
Part of the Countess is trapped inside. You must find it and remove it.
Okay, but tell me more.
This bond, how do I break
Oh, okay.
Part of the Count...
But how did the bond break in the first place?
How did the Countess break the bond between you?
She did not break the bond, but moved it. To be rid of me, she had to form a bond with someone living. Someone who could, in essence, become her guide. How she acquired this knowledge, I do not know. I only know that it was accomplished.
Who did she pass it to?
Joe Gould. It was an easy task, since his mind was already broken. Upon Gould's death, it was passed on to Joseph Mitchell.
And now
Oh,
Charlie Meltzer.
Yes, it must be broken if this is to end.
the Countess is just broken. Like, having been obsessed with like bonds with spirit guides, and basically trying to like go into her own mind to accept being a killer. Like,
How did the Countess get so...
Insane?
Yes.
Like you, her mind is a door to another plane of existence. By corrupting our bond, she opened that door so wide that it flooded her mind with unfathomable knowledge. She essentially has the universe inside her head, and no human mind can contain that. It broke her. She sees everything but understands nothing. If she didn't banish me to this place between worlds, I might feel more pity.
all right, well, I guess all that's left is to go inside and see what we can find. So let's do
Thanks,
that.
Madeline. I'm going to see what I can do.
I will be waiting right here.
For the upteenth time, I have no money for your fund.
Show some pity. At least lend us a cigarette.
Ahem. I believe we got company.
Ah. Miss, could you perhaps spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
Well, let's look around first. Like, there's a
There
clock.
are no hands on that clock. I guess that's supposed to be symbolic.
Yeah, there's no time like the present. Let's see. What about this door? Let's see what's in here.
Locked.
Oh well. Is there anything else we can look at?
I'm a long way from home.
All right, so you're the first, so let's talk to Joe Gould.
Hello.
Hello. My name is Joseph Ferdinand Gould. I am graduate of Harvard magna cum difficultate and chairman of the board of Wheel and Woe Incorporated. In exchange for a drink, I'll recite a poem, deliver a lecture, argue a point, or take off my shoes and imitate a seagull. I prefer gin,
What?
but beer will do.
I've been hearing a lot about you lately.
My reputation precedes me.
There's a portrait of you in the Minetta.
I
Who
saw your
painted it?
portrait in the Minetta.
The Minetta. Yes, I'm quite famous there, you know.
I gathered.
It's all thanks to Mitchell, of course. The Joe Gould Fund filled its coffers nicely when he wrote his article.
But why are you here?
What are you doing here?
I don't quite know myself. We've all got to be someplace. As I understand it, I was mentally linked to my old friend, the Countess. I wish I'd known. It explains everything that my work was trying to prove.
Does it though? Tell me about your work.
Your work.
I have had many callings. I studied the seagulls of the world and learned their language. I spent months measuring the heads of 1,000 Chippewa Indians. But before I died, I was putting to paper the most important literary work known to man, the oral history of our time. With a compilation of the conversations of the city, overheard in bars, subways, street corners, and diners. Put together and studied properly, it would have revolutionized everything.
How would it have revolutionized everything
How
though?
would it have revolutionized?
Exactly.
We were all connected, every single one of us. But how? Think of the ramifications if we found out.
It sounds like quite an undertaking.
It was my life's work.
You know, it's always interesting to learn about people in real life and in fiction that have like one particular obsession that becomes their life work, especially if something actually turns up because of it. But let's ask about the Countess.
How did you know the Countess?
We met in a diner like this one. We'd often spend a week or two walking along the docks to discuss seagulls. She had many interesting theories on seagull linguistics. Then, one day, she disappeared. But a link had already formed between us. It's everything my oral history was trying to prove, that we are all linked.
The Countess is killing people.
Murder? No. No, I refuse to believe that.
Well,
She couldn't hurt a fly.
she could. She absolutely could.
Why is she called the Countess?
That's what she chooses to call herself. Far be it for me to tell her otherwise.
The name doesn't seem strange to you?
When you lived a life like mine, you take people at face value. Who cares about names? I once knew another fellow without a name. Called himself the Deacon.
Oh, I remember the Deacon from the first game.
The Deacon? You knew the Deacon.
Oh yes, he was this gloomy career drunk. One summer night while sitting in a doorway of the Bowery, he caught the scent of sulfur. He looked up and saw the devil himself standing over him. Since that night he believed he lost his soul. Not the most charitable drinking companion, if I may say so.
No, he wouldn't be.
You knew him?
Sort of.
Fancy that.
What about Mitchell?
What's your connection to Joseph Mitchell?
Ah, Mitchell. My benefactor. He made me quite famous, you know. But my goodwill only extends so far.
Why's that?
A cigarette. He has them. He won't give me one. It's demeaning to have to beg for one measly cigarette.
You want a cigarette?
Yes, I want a cigarette. It's a disgrace that I should have to beg for one.
Alright, well, tell me about the oral history.
I'd like to read the oral history.
And I'd like you to, but I'm afraid it belongs to the ages now.
There was also the problem of it never existing in the first place.
Of course it existed, only not on paper. It was over 3 million words, 3 times the size of the Holy Bible. The work transcended mere parchment and ink.
What about those essays you published in the Dial?
A passing fancy, nothing more.
You wrote essays?
For the now-defunct Dial magazine. I still have the originals. Do you want to see?
Sure, let's take a look.
I'd like to see that essay.
Here you go.
It appears to be an essay about insanity, but the handwriting is so awful I can barely make it out. Just as well. I don't have time to read all this stuff.
Not to mention all the coffee stains.
This handwriting makes my eyes water, but I think it's an essay about insanity. I don't think it's important.
Huh?
Here you go.
Always glad to share.
Alright, well, let's talk to Joseph and see what he has to say.
Hello. You're Joseph Mitchell, aren't you?
I believe you have the better of me, Miss
Blackwell. Rosangela Blackwell.
Blackwell, huh? I might have known.
Did you know my Auntie
I
Lauren?
met my auntie.
Your auntie, yes. I do see a slight resemblance. I did warn her to leave well enough alone, but she was determined. Let's hope that you can do some good here.
Why are you here, though?
What are you doing here?
We are echoes, leftovers, if you will. We were linked to the Countess when we were alive. When we died, part of ourselves got trapped here.
So you're not a ghost?
Not fully. I'm not sure what I am. I remember living, I remember dying, but I don't feel like Joseph Mitchell. All I know is that when I thought of death, an eternity with Joe Gould was the last thing on my mind.
Well, what about the Countess?
What is your connection to the Countess?
I don't know. I never met the woman. Joe Gould was the one who knew her. He had a special bond with her, apparently, but somehow he passed it on to me when he died. Next thing I knew, I was murdering people by writing about them. There was no choice. I had to stop writing.
Tell me about your work.
I studied some of your work in journalism school.
Now that's just foolish. I was a relic, even before I died. The city I wrote about has long since evolved and changed into something completely different. But that's New York City, isn't it? Wouldn't be New York if it stayed the same year to year.
I mean, fair enough, but tell me more.
I'm sorry you had to stop writing.
So am I. But what else could I do? Let innocent people die? No, I don't regret the choice I made. Not for one moment.
Do you remember Charles Meltzer, though? That little scumbag?
Did you know Charles Meltzer?
Yes, I did. He worked at the New Yorker back in the late 70s. He would come into my office and ask about the old days, and I was happy to tell him. I knew he would never cut it as a reporter, but he had a very keen, analytical mind. I almost forgot all about him, but it appeared a link formed between us, nonetheless. When I died, my connection to the Countess passed on to him.
Charles Meltzer is using the Countess to kill people.
By accident?
No, on purpose. He sent her after me.
Now, that's a shame. I'm aware that through my actions I killed a few people, but I could forgive myself for it, since I was unaware of what I was doing. But many times I thought to myself, I have a weapon. It's untraceable. Nobody knows about it. I could use it, but I did not. I was tempted, but I did not. Not once. You have to stop, Charles. Break this link, destroy this place. No more innocents should have to die.
You know, I do like the fact that Mitchell is essentially a good man. Like, he's the guy that would have found the Death Note, and, well, honestly, the Death Note kind of tells on itself at the start, but for sake of argument, he uses Death Note, realizes what it does, and the series would end because he would just stop using it. The street punk on the corner would have been the last victim. Anyway, God, I do talk about Death Note an awful lot. But let's see if you know how to break the link.
How do I break this link?
I wish I knew. I'm afraid all this is a bit beyond me.
All right, well, what about Joe Gould? Tell me about him.
Why did you write about Joe Gould?
He's a fascinating man. Intolerable company, but fascinating. He exemplified everything about New York at the time. Its artistic expression, its frustration, its joy and heartbreak. His oral history, oh, the idea of it, energized the work of dozens of writers and intellectuals. But the more I got to know him, the less I wanted to be around him.
You know, isn't that the way? You meet someone who you've heard was fascinating, but they're just so off-putting or just unpleasant, I'm gonna say, that you just don't want to be around them. They say never meet your heroes, right?
Why don't you give him a cigarette?
When you give that man a cigarette or a drink, he likes to talk. And the only subject Joe Gould likes to talk about, at length, is Joe Gould. And the only person for him to talk to is me. So, I do not give him a cigarette.
I can speak to
You
him.
give him a cigarette if I spoke to him for you?
I might. If you can get him away from me, I might. But we can't leave this diner. And the door to that kitchen is locked.
Can't you just float through the wall?
Believe me, I've tried that. It doesn't work. Not here.
Would you give him a
I might, if you can, but we can't leave.
Can't you just...
Believe me.
Okay,
Thanks for talking.
Thank you, Miss Blackwell.
so what can we do?
I don't think those open.
Because I'm not really sure how we can get through.
Mr. Gould,
She returns. Say, can you spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
God, I'm sick
afraid
of this guy already.
Fair enough, fair enough.
You want a cigarette?
Yes,
I'll talk to you later.
Sure. Things to do, people to see, I understand.
What can we possibly do? Because we have no inventory items.
Locked. Looks like the door to the kitchen.
I'm not really sure what we can possibly do here. Let's leave and see if we can talk to Madeline.
Madeline, could I talk to you?
Of course.
Did you know her when she was alive?
Of course. We spent almost 30 years together.
What was she like?
Different. Happier. She loved helping those in need, but it no longer matters. She is the one who needs help now.
I mean, I can agree with that.
This bond.
Part of the Countess is true.
Okay, so
Who are the ghosts inside?
Their names are Joseph Mitchell and Joe Gould. Both of them were unwilling spirits.
so you could say they're JoJo.
The echoes of them remained here after they died.
I'm sorry, that was terrible. But can you come inside to help us?
Can't you come inside with me?
I'm afraid I cannot. My bond with the Countess is gone. I cannot enter.
But I can?
You are alive. You are much stronger than I am.
Can you take me back?
Most certainly, but you must finish what you came here to do first.
Figures. Thanks, Madeline. I'm going to see what I can do.
I will be waiting right here.
Okay, so we need to find some way to get into the kitchen, but I'm not sure what we can do. Because I think we've exhausted our dialogue options.
What would I do with a handless ghost clock? It's the front door of the diner. It leads out into whatever that place is.
Is there anything that we could... Well, that's the door. Let's see, what else could we do?
That's Joe Gould. I recognize him from the portrait in the Minetta. He's on the elderly side, but his eyes look sharp and alert.
Is there anything, any useful information you can give me?
Return. Say,
I'm
fair enough.
I'd like to see that essay.
Here you go.
Wait, the paperclip.
I don't think he'll miss this. Here you go.
Always glad to share.
All right, third time's a charm, right, Rosa?
Easy. What's that noise?
Sensor oven.
That oven is closed. That's weird. There's a strange glow coming from inside. There's a strange glow coming from inside.
Is there anything else we can touch or grab? No, I think that's it.
Hello? Is someone in there?
She comes, she comes.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Part of a whole, left behind, safe here, leave me.
Are you the Countess?
Countess, one of our names, yes. I no longer live, but part of me remains. Leave me.
Need to take you out of there.
You out of here.
No, safe here, warm here. I stay in warm places. Too cold out there.
My hand goes right through it.
No, too cold. I will survive here and save fire. Leave me.
I need to take you out of here.
No, warm here. I stay in too cold.
Are you the
Countess, I know, leave me.
Okay, so is there any...
Are you?
Part of a left me, safe, leave me.
Well, see ya. I'm talking to an oven.
A sound idea. I'm sure it made more sense than most people I know.
What are you talking about?
Kitchen. Such a bare and emotionless place. Not even a bottle of ketchup.
Okay, Joe Gould, what you got for me?
Mr. Gould,
She returns. Say,
I'm a...
very.
Does something about that oven look strange to you?
Nothing about my life has ever made sense. Why should an oven be any different?
I'll talk to you later.
Sure. Things to do, people to see, I understand.
Oh! Oh, no. Oh, no, I had an idea. Are we gonna have to blow up the oven with the cigarette? Well, let's get the cigarette from Joseph Mitchell.
Mr. Mitchell,
Yes,
Gould has left the room.
I see. Thank you for that.
Have you reconsidered giving him a cigarette?
I suppose I have been a little hard on the man. Here, I don't smoke anymore anyway. Give him the whole pack.
The oven in the kitchen is talking.
Is it now?
This doesn't surprise you.
Miss, look where we are. I stopped being surprised ages ago.
I mean, that's fair, to be honest.
Mr. Mitchell, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Miss Blackwell.
Oh, is this gonna blow everything up?
Joseph Mitchell wanted you to have this.
Ah, nice contribution to the Joe Gould Fund.
God, I am so sick of this guy.
Hello? My hand goes...
No, too cold. I will survive here and leave me.
Well,
Maybe we need Joe Gould to use a cigarette.
Mr. Gould,
She returns.
I'm
Very.
liking your cigarette?
It's delightful. Here, feel free to join me.
Thanks, but I don't smoke.
You might as well keep it. When a man is rich, he can afford to be generous.
I'll talk to you later.
Sure. Things to do, people to see, I understand.
Okay, so we have a lit cigarette. It's very... It's very amusing that
It's burning, but
we...
it's not getting any shorter. If I was a smoker, I'd be in heaven.
Oh God, imagine if Lauren had this cigarette. But I find it very amusing that Lauren's final puzzle was using a cigarette. And this puzzle involves a cigarette. I wonder if there's some theming here.
Is this warm enough?
Warm, safety. The flame will carry me. Thank you.
That sounds ominous.
For a ghost door, it was pretty solid.
Yeah, it's time to go.
have the feeling that my time in this place is ending.
I'm breaking the link. It'll all be over soon.
Over, yes. I can't say that I ever understood any of this, but I do know one thing. Gould was right. We are connected. Every single person on the planet. It's a pattern so complex that we can't even begin to understand it. So don't try to understand it. Gould tried, and he lived a miserable life. Just live, and be happy in living. Anyhow, you best get going. You got a job to finish.
Well, I mean, you're right. So let's get out of here.
This place is starting to fade.
That's good, right? Once this place is gone, the link is gone too. The killing will stop.
This means something to you, the killing.
She killed someone right in front of me. I want to stop that from happening again.
Imagine that. Genuine heart. Your predecessor was not graced with such compassion.
Predecessor? Do you mean Lauren? My Auntie Lauren?
We should not stay here. This place will soon cease to be. Come.
Yeah, like, Lauren was just doing it just because she kind of had to. She was clearly not interested in saving people.
It's broken. The bond is broken. I'm free.
Way to go, Red.
My head. I understand everything.
Everything?
I hurt people.
Yes, that was you. But look, whatever happened, it's done. You can't do anything about it now. It's time for you to move on.
No, this should not have happened. He will not kill again.
Ah, shit. No. You just can't help it, can you?
It's about time you got back here. What did you guys do?
I did it, Joey. I broke the bond.
Yeah, you broke it all right, and our friend just blew.
She did not enter the white light?
No.
Oh, that is a problem. She has free will and is loose in the world. With the power she has, who knows what damage she can cause.
Great, just great. I don't know who you are, lady, and I don't care. But just leave the spook work to us, okay?
I have little choice in the matter. I am bound to this plane. What happens next is up to you.
Wait!
Let's get out of here.
Whoa. Little dizzy.
Yeah, I'd imagine
You've
so.
never been under for that long.
At least I'm alive.
Yeah, everything's peachy. There's a killer ghost on the loose, and it's our fault.
But we broke the link. She doesn't have to kill anymore.
You want to tell her that?
Who would she want to kill anyway?
I think she's going to kill Charlie Meltzer.
Oh, him. The guy who wants me dead.
Yeah, ironic as all get out. We'll sort it out later. Let's get going.
Okay, so let's save our game. Damn it. Oh, it's not how you spell his name. And that's a Street Fighter joke if you didn't get it.
You ready to go?
It's about time. Let's scram.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is in-game as hell. All right, let's figure it out.
The door's open. This can't be good.
Oh no. We're too late.
You stay back.
Paul, what happened?
Charles, something took him. I've never seen anything like it.
What happened?
The roof. She took him to the roof.
Let's go. There was a stairway down the hall.
Did Charles really kill people?
Yes. I'm sorry.
I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know.
Yeah, I gotta believe you, but God, what a scumbag Charlie is.
One reason why I should spare you.
Please, I'm not a killer. I had no idea you were real.
I am as real as death.
I thought it was just wishful thinking.
And just what are you wishing for now, false guide?
Hey!
Don't interfere. For over 50 years I've been a slave to false guides, but none have been more corrupt and pitiful than this one.
Haven't you killed enough?
I was just a tool. This man is the hand that wielded it. He used it against you. You want to spare his life? I have killed countless innocents and my hands are stained with their blood. If I must kill,
Let it be one who deserves it. False guide, it is time to reap what you sow. No.
This is so dramatic. Oh, shit.
I can't believe I'm here trying to save you, and you better be worth it.
Blowing cigarette.
I think I found something of yours.
What? What is that?
It's a part of you, isn't it?
It was torn from me so long ago.
Here, take it.
I cannot. I am not the same person I once was.
Hey, we've all changed, and sometimes we just have to accept it. Now, why don't you take a hold of this and we can finish it?
You are the most guilty of all.
What?
What?
You know what you did.
Hey, get off. What are you talking about?
My death.
That was self-defense.
You must be held accountable.
Now you've done it. You might have had it bad before, but now you're on my turf.
Something is different about you. You're wrong. Everything about you is wrong.
You don't know the half of it.
God damn it.
I don't think you'd want it.
Oof. Gotcha. Joey, not working.
Of course it's not. She's too strong for you. What do you think you're doing?
Trying to save your butt.
Wait, Joey.
Get away from her. No, that's not what I meant to happen.
Oh, shit.
Red. Damn it, wake up.
Oh, shit. Did I fuck up?
This place, the light, I remember.
Just head towards it.
I went through once, and I was dragged back. It hurt. It hurt so much.
The link brought you back, but it's gone now. You understand? You're free. You don't have to hurt anyone anymore.
My mind is so broken, but here, everything is so clear. That man, Meltzer, he lives?
Yes, we stopped you before you could kill him.
Is that justice? I wonder. He is a murderer. He will find ways to kill again. But you are right. It is no longer my concern.
What do you mean?
Live your life. Help the lost spirits of the world. Let nothing deter you. This work is more important than you will ever know. Goodbye, and good luck.
So, I'm guessing that I did look at the achievement list, and I know that
Wait,
Charles...
will ya?
Well, wait, after this cutscene.
I'm not spending 20 years over another hospital bed. I'm not. Get up or I'll kill you, you hear? Thank God. You okay?
Fine. She's gone.
Gone? You sure?
Yeah, she went through the light. She's gone.
Good. Then I just got one question for you. What the hell were you thinking? I thought you were... Never mind what I thought. That was really stupid.
Yeah, stupid. I only saved your life.
I don't have a life to save. You only risked your own.
Joey, I'm soaking wet. And Charles needs an ambulance. If I'm getting a lecture, I'll listen to it at home.
This isn't over. No, this is crazy.
It's the only way.
Why change what isn't broken?
But it is. We can't keep blundering around like we have.
We stopped a killer ghost today. I wouldn't call that blundering.
What are you trying to change?
We just happened to run into her while doing something else.
So?
So think of what we could accomplish if people knew about us. People should seek us out.
No. No, that's a bad idea.
Put up a billboard in Times Square?
No. We've got a special place nowadays. A place where you can talk about all sorts of crazy things and it's accepted as normal.
You're blogging?
The internet.
What, that computer box? No way.
Look, I've trusted you so far, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Then trust me. Just this once.
If we end up in a padded room, I'm going to make your life a living hell. You know that.
Sure. Come on, pull up a chair. I'll show you what I have in mind.
Blackwell Convergence. What a good game. Seriously. And I'm so happy with Rose's development as a character. Dave Gilbert, you did a fantastic job. Anyway, so I know from... Actually, we'll talk after the song.
Softer the cages, the harder the feel, deeper the well goes, the harder to heal. I cried to heaven when I lie awake. Tell me how can I try to hope.
Okay, what a...
The link is gone,
Dang
but
it.
I still remain. How long have I been here, trapped between worlds? The others could not help me. Perhaps this new one will. She is just beginning to come into her power. I just hope she is strong enough when the time comes.
So apparently that just closes the game outright. So let's load the game back up and then we can yap a little bit about what I think. Okay, here we go. I think the game should be coming up again in just a moment. There we go. So that's the Blackwell Convergence. What a good game. First of all, just to repeat what I said earlier, I love how Rosa developed as a character. You know, she was a lot more confident. She gave back what Joey gave her. But she still, like Madeline said, she maintained a compassion and a care for others that Lauren clearly lacked. Lauren hated what she was doing. She felt like she had to, probably because, you know, she couldn't deal with Joey just yapping at her. And Rosa's a lot like what the Countess was originally before she fell into her madness. She cares about people. She cares about these ghosts. She cares about these stories, and she wants to see them move on, you know? And she's suffering a lot like Lauren did, but clearly it hasn't broken her like it did Lauren. So, fantastic. I love Rose as a character. I'll admit that the reveal of the email with Rose's name being put into the computer was a really a fantastic touch. Like, I had played this game when it released, I believe, and I made it through the game, and I enjoyed every moment of it, but I forgot that moment, so that was really strong. Overall, yeah, I can definitely say that the Blackwell series is shaping up to be a really strong contender for one of my favorite point and clicks. Honestly, it may be my favorite series, but what a good game. I definitely think that this one definitely had to follow Unbound, because comparing and contrasting Lauren to Rosa, especially how they feel about Joey and the work they do, and what they do when they come to a realization that everything is a lot bigger. Lauren tried to connect with her brother, with with Jacko. She wanted to connect with Jacko, and basically it led to her eventually cutting off Joey, just ignoring the work and doing what she'd had to do. Lauren, on the other hand, was more interested in being able to help as many people as possible. Now, I do think that going the Ghostbusters route and putting your name out there is probably going to cause problems, but I like this. I like this a lot. Anyway, we have a code, so for those of you that want to skip ahead and just get to the ending, you can do so. You can go to the timestamp on screen. Otherwise, let's check out some of the bonus features. So let's see. We didn't finish the game without asking Joey for a hint. We defeated the Countess on our first try. We did save Charles's life. We didn't drink. I remember that in my last file, I did drink and got the Lush Life achievement. We did give Alan some hope. We convinced Claude we were an artist on the first try, but what didn't we? Oh, and we distracted the cat only once. Let's see, we didn't play the game in the commentary mode. And we didn't find the hidden extras menu. Well, actually, we're about to do that right now. So, it said type Master Criminal. Okay. Master Criminal. Wait, what was the achievement? Oh, let me look this up. So I'll be right back, everyone. I need to get my phone because I forgot how to do this. And we're back. So apparently we have to go in game to do it. So let's do Rosa Got Tough. And what we do is that we do a Google search for Master Criminal. All right, so let's check out a few of these references. So that's the Roosevelt Island Lighthouse. Oh, the Minetta's a real place. Cool. Joe Gould's Wait, is that a real place? Was Joe Gould a real person? The Gothic Bridge in Central Park. Joseph Mitchell in 1999 photo. Wait, Joseph Mitchell was a real dude? Holy shit. Joe Gould and a young Joseph Mitchell at the Minetta Tavern. That's interesting. Honestly, I should have looked this up previously, because I actually read a book recently. I think it was called Magnitude, and it took place during the Great San Francisco quake of the, I want to say the 20s, 18 something. I forget off the top of my head. But what was interesting was that it talked about the how people were actually being told that if you were a looter, you would be shot, that sort of thing, and about some of the actual people that were behind, I shouldn't say behind the earthquake, because obviously they weren't, but that were around during the earthquake, like the, oh, geez. I don't have the book handy because it's in the other room, but it's really cool whenever you can take historical things and actually include them in. Anyway, let's check out the I don't know why, but I love this. She looks like Pepper Ann. You can't tell me that she doesn't. You know, Josie Park looks cool in this. Josie was really much more manic. Frank Lyons. Madeline Concept by Matt Gardner. Maybe the fan will make an appearance in a future game. Monique Stallman. First ever concept sketch drawn of Joey Malone. Wait, the first ever at all, or the first ever for this game? I'm wondering. You know, this does not feel like Joey. Early sketches of Rosa Blackwell. The glasses came later. Interesting. Let's check out some bloopers now. There are a lot, so we're only going to check out a few. Hold on. What is this first one?
I think you should change the word spook.
Really? Why?
Because it can often have racist connotations.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, he's been saying that for 3 games already, so it's too late to change that now.
Right on.
Well, it's obvious he's referring to a ghost.
A ghost.
Anyway. I mean, there's a ghost right there, and he's saying spook, so it's not like it's a...
It's not like he magically decided it was... It's not like Joey's magically racist. Joey, the magical racist.
I haven't gotten sued yet.
That's actually a new game that I think you should do.
So, first of all, I feel vindicated. I really do. Second of all, if I remember right, what happened was that Rebecca Whitaker was came to the role of Rosangela for this game, and the game that we played, the Blackwell Legacy, was actually a remake of the original, because in the remake in the original they had a different voice actress. So that is interesting, and I'm honestly glad that I am vindicated.
I'm glad we got out of that art gallery when we did.
Yeah, you look like you were about to die of boredom. Wait, am I sarcastic?
Yeah, you are.
Okay. I was like, my inclination was just to be like, yeah.
And maybe pigs can fly. Let me try something else there. And maybe you'll start dating.
Oh, Abe. Joey, please.
That's too mean.
Joey, please.
It's the trash room, a closet for dumping garbage bags and bodies.
All right, see, these are good bloopers.
I probably,
All the jokes.
I think I'm probably wasting a lot of space, and you have to go through. Well, I can see you going through and being like, "Can't you just shut the fuck up?"
No, it makes me laugh.
Rebecca.
Great.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. This is the loudest I will talk. I will never go that high. Ever. Ever, I tell you.
You're Nishanti's friend, aren't you? The writer.
Yeah, you're Monique, right? The whore. No, she's so mean. I don't like Monique. No, I'm joking. Okay.
Rosa, what the fuck?
Those account books go back at least 2 years. I can't imagine being that organized. I can't imagine being that organized. Hold on. I can't imagine being that I keep wanting to say organized, like I've never said the word before. Organized. Well, I don't know why. It's because I got a microphone in front of my face. I'm like, I can't pronounce words.
Excuse me. That was a ghost burp, actually. A lot of people don't know how to do that. It takes a lot of training.
You have to die first, it's really cool.
Exactly, and then I have to bring myself back. It's fucked up.
Abe Goldbar, please.
Does that actually work?
Apparently, yes.
I know. It magically opened the door. Some people think lava lamps are tacky, but I think they're cool. She's such a nerd. Hey, think we're done? Let's poke around some more.
You have a filthy mind.
A little bit.
How does that... All right, I'll take your word for it, blooper.
Yeah, it's fake, but you can hardly tell. Yeah, they're fake, but you can hardly tell. I waste so much time. I apologize. I can't help it.
Rosa, I know what the hell you were talking about. Oh, no. Rebecca Whitaker, I love her sense of humor. All right. Blackwell Con. Jesus, what if there was?
Yes, indeed. What's that?
Can you just talk again? Or just wanna make
Sure. This is Joey Malone, the real Joey Malone. Not any of my impersonators or people who play me at conventions. Though many of those people are very talented, they are not the real thing.
I want to see your Blackwell cosplay one day.
I totally want to see Blackwell cosplay. You kidding? Yes.
That would rock.
You know, maybe I should get a Rosa Blackwell costume to get put together.
Am I boring you?
No. Yawning is a great sign. It means I'm breathing properly.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, you're boring me, but yawning.
Rebecca, Rosa, please. All right, you know what? That's the end of it. So we're gonna go ahead and stop here. So this is FifiSqueaks, the mouse girl and the house girl. When I post this up, we'll probably, unless the Twitch feed craps out again like it did last week, should be playing more Date Everything over at twitch.tv/FifiSqueaks. Other than that, though, it's been such a pleasure having you all here tonight. And we played some games, we had some fun. So do something nice for yourself. After all, you deserve it. And it would make me so happy if I knew that you were doing some self-care, you know? So take care, good night, and love you lots. Bye-bye. Mwah.